This is a 2005 PRS Custom 22 fret guitar, obviously. This is from the 20th anniversary year, so it's got that little 20th there on the truss rod cover. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful guitar, balanced, just everything just seems right about it. I got a really good deal on this used because there's a lot of marks on this, so it is a player's grade instrument. I've done a couple of things to it already, so there was a couple of big sort of divots or dents on the back which I filled with super glue and polished out. You can kind of still see the mark there, but it feels great now because it was a little bit noticeable when playing. But I've also, since I shot the pickup sounds on the video, actually reverted to a 3-way toggle and a push-pull on the tone. The rotary switch, I did really like the sounds with the rotary switch, but it's just not that practical, you know, it just isn't that practical. And also you kind of, you know, it's not intuitive with my brain, like where I am if I'm looking for a certain sound, and you can't really do it on the fly that easily, so this is just a lot more straightforward. So I might do a video comparing the push-pull and the toggle with the rotary, maybe, if anyone's interested in that. And there you go, there's something else. You know, there's a cover missing on the back of the tuner there as well. I don't think I can get a replacement of those. I think I probably have to buy a new locking tuner, but you know, that's something for the future. But anyhow, yeah, about £7.8, figured carved maple top, so you got the violin carved there, mahogany body, 42.8mm nut, 10-inch fretboard radius, 25-inch scale, 22 frets, rosewood, unbound board, but beautiful, and plenty of life left in the frets. Will need doing at some point though. Pickups really surprised me. These are Dragon 2s. Yeah, really articulate killer, really great for higher gain rock stuff as well, which I guess was more popular when this was released in 2005. So they really do cut through really nicely with the push-pull as well. Now I've got those kind of more sparkly single coil sounds, so that really works well. So I'm hoping on getting something together, you know, band wise, maybe live soon-ish, and this is going to be the guitar I'm going to start using for that for sure. I think it just does everything. It's a perfectly weighted and balanced guitar. So not without faults though, right? And I've owned a couple of PRS SE DGTs and a US Silver Sky in the past. Now the Silver Sky to this day is probably the nicest feeling guitar I've ever played. There's just something about that neck is just incredible on that guitar. It was only the vintage radius that put me off. If they did like maybe a compound radius with that US Silver Sky neck, maybe even like maybe a 9.5 to a 12 or a 10 to a 14, that would literally be my dream guitar, honestly. I know they won't do that, but you know, just you can wish, can't you? But yeah, so the one thing with the SE DGTs that put me off was the fretboard edges. They weren't round, and this is a PRS thing. They don't tend to over roll the edges of the board, so I don't want to use the word sharp, right, but they are quite flat and almost like 90 degree coming onto the board there, so you can feel it straight away. So the first thing I did was just shave a little bit off using a razor blade all the way down here, and then polish the edges up, and it's absolutely, it just feels so much better now. It feels incredible, around the hand, particularly for like chords or if you're doing any over the thumb sort of stuff like that. Yeah, that's probably my only criticism of PRS guitars in general, other than the Silver Sky, which is like beautifully rounded. Yeah, because obviously that's an artist model, it's a bit different. But yeah, there you go. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. Can't believe I finally got one. Love 22 fret guitars. Love the PRS radius, the weight, the look of the top and the colour. It's just an awesome guitar, and this one is definitely sticking around with me. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video and found the sounds useful and that. Like I say, I might do a comparison video between the rotary switch and the push-pull, so you can get an idea. Maybe you own one of these or another PRS model and you're thinking about doing that mod and you're wondering if you know, what, does it sound that much different? Does it feel that much better? So yeah, I might do that in the future, but in the meantime, check out any of my other videos, reviews, if you're interested. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.